I am glad to welcome you to the GB Cars Problems channel. Today, we are diving into the Ford Mondeo 4th generation, produced from 2007 to 2014. This model, often called the MK4 in the United Kingdom, was a staple on British roads for its blend of practicality and performance. Built on a solid platform shared with other Ford models, it offered a spacious interior and a smooth ride that appealed to families and fleet drivers alike. One of the standout good features of this Mondeo is its reliability in everyday driving. With engines ranging from efficient diesels to punchy petrol options, it delivered a balance of power and economy that made long motorway journeys a breeze. Many owners praised its handling, which felt composed even on twisty B-roads, and the boot space was generous enough for weekend getaways or shopping hauls. However, not everything was perfect with this generation. Rust issues could creep in around the wheel arches and sills, especially in the damp UK climate, leading to costly repairs if not caught early. The suspension components, like bushings and shock absorbers, often wore out prematurely on pothole-ridden British streets, affecting ride comfort over time. Let us talk about the diesel particulate filter, or DPF, which is a notorious weak spot in the diesel variants. These filters, designed to reduce emissions, frequently became blocked due to short urban drives that did not allow for proper regeneration. Owners in cities like London or Manchester reported warning lights and reduced performance, with replacement costs soaring up to £800 at a garage. The dual-mass flywheel is another Achilles heel, particularly in manual transmission models with diesel engines. This component, meant to smooth out vibrations, often failed after around 100,000 kilometers, causing rattling noises and clutch judder. Repair bills could hit £1,000 or more, making it a headache for second-hand buyers who skipped a thorough pre-purchase inspection. On the positive side, the interior of the Mondeo held up well against wear and tear. The seats were comfortable for long hauls, and the dashboard layout was intuitive, with options for satellite navigation that integrated seamlessly. Fuel efficiency was impressive too, with some diesel models achieving up to 15 kilometers per litre on highways, helping keep running costs down for commuters. Yet, electrical gremlins plagued some examples, especially those from the earlier years. Faulty alternators and battery drain issues led to unexpected breakdowns, often traced back to corroded wiring looms. In the rainy UK weather, water ingress into the boot or footwells exacerbated these problems, sometimes shorting out the central locking system. The 2-litre diesel engine, a popular choice, offered strong torque for overtaking on A roads. It paired well with the 6-speed gearbox, providing a refined driving experience that rivaled more premium brands. Many drivers appreciated the low road tax bans, thanks to its eco-friendly credentials at the time of launch. Transmission troubles were not uncommon though. Automatic gearboxes in higher mileage cars could develop slipping or hesitation, requiring fluid changes or full rebuilds costing over £1,500. For those opting for manuals, clutch wear accelerated if the car was used for towing or heavy loads, shortening its lifespan. Safety features were a strong suit for this Mondeo generation. It earned a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, with multiple airbags and electronic stability control as standard. This made it a reassuring choice for families navigating busy UK motorways like the M25. Brake components, however, demanded attention. Discs and pads wore quickly on models with sportier setups, and ABS sensors failed due to road salt corrosion in winter. Replacement parts were affordable, around £200, but labor added up if you were not handy with tools. The exterior design aged gracefully, with sleek lines that still look modern on UK streets. Optional alloy wheels and metallic paint options added a touch of class without breaking the bank. Resale values held steady for well-maintained examples, appealing to budget-conscious buyers. Interior plastics, sadly, could scratch and fade over time, especially in sun-exposed cabins. The infotainment system in base models felt dated by 2014, lacking modern connectivity like Bluetooth in some trims. Upgrading to higher specs mitigated this, but it bumped up the initial purchase price. Engine reliability varied by type, with the 1.6-litre petrol being a solid performer for city driving. It sipped fuel at around 12 km per litre in mixed conditions, and timing chain issues were rare. This made it ideal for shorter commutes without the diesel's DPF worries. Turbo failures cropped up in the 2.0-litre diesels, often from oil starvation if services were skipped. Symptoms included blue smoke and power loss, with repairs exceeding £1,000. Regular oil changes every 10,000 kilometers were crucial to avoid this pitfall. Ride comfort was enhanced by the independent rear suspension, absorbing bumps on uneven UK lanes. The steering provided good feedback, making it engaging for enthusiastic drivers. Visibility was excellent, thanks to large windows and slim pillars. Fuel pump problems affected some diesel models, leading to starting issues in cold weather. High-pressure pumps could fail after 80,000 kilometers, costing around £700 to replace. This was more prevalent in cars that sat idle for long periods. The Mondeo excelled in practicality, with a 540-litre boot that swallowed luggage effortlessly. Folding rear seats expanded space for larger items, perfect for DIY enthusiasts or pet owners. Isofix points were standard, easing child seat installation for parents. Exhaust gas recirculation valves, or EGR, often clogged in diesels, reducing efficiency and triggering engine management lights. Cleaning or replacement ran about £300, but ignoring it led to higher fuel consumption. This issue was widespread in urban driving scenarios. Build quality from the Belgian factory was generally high, with tight panel gaps and durable paintwork. The car felt solid over speed humps and cobblestones in towns like Edinburgh. Warranty extensions were available, providing peace of mind for early adopters. Cooling system leaks emerged as a concern, with radiators and hoses perishing after years of use. Overheating could damage the head gasket, pushing repair costs to £2,000 in severe cases. Flushing the system every 2 years helped prevent this. For performance enthusiasts, the 2.5-litre turbo petrol offered thrilling acceleration. It reached 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 8 seconds, with a throaty exhaust note. Fuel economy suffered at around 10 kilometers per litre, but the fun factor was undeniable. Wheel bearing failures were reported on higher mileage examples, causing humming noises at speed. Replacements were straightforward, costing about £150 per side. This was often linked to heavy curb impacts on UK parking lots. The cabin was quiet at motorway speeds, thanks to good sound insulation. Climate control worked efficiently, even in Britain's variable weather. Optional heated seats were a boon during frosty mornings. Power steering pumps in some models developed leaks or whines, especially in the hydraulic systems of older cars. Switching to electric steering in later years improved this, but retrofits were pricey. Maintenance involved checking fluid levels regularly. Affordability was a key draw, with used examples now available from £2,000 for basic trims. Top-spec titanium models fetched up to £5,000, offering leather interiors and xenon lights. Insurance groups were reasonable, around Group 20, keeping premiums low. Camshaft position sensors failed intermittently, causing rough idling or stalling. Diagnosis required a scan tool, with parts at £50 plus labor. This was more common in petrol engines exposed to moisture. The Mondeo's towing capacity of up to 1,800 kilograms suited caravan owners. Stability while towing was excellent, aided by trailer sway control in equipped models. Fuel consumption rose to 8 kilometers per litre when loaded, but it handled the extra weight well. Battery life shortened in cars with stop-start technology, draining faster in traffic. Upgraded batteries cost £100, but frequent short trips accelerated wear. Keeping the battery charged via longer drives helped. In conclusion, the Ford Mondeo 4th generation suits practical drivers who value space and comfort on a budget, like families or sales reps clocking high kilometers on UK roads. It is less ideal for those in stop-start city traffic due to DPF woes, but with proper maintenance, it remains a reliable workhorse. Overall, if you prioritize value over luxury, this car could be a smart pick despite its quirks. And if you own this automotive masterpiece, please describe the problems you encountered while driving it. Perhaps your review will help viewers when choosing a car. That's all I have for now. Thank you all very much for your attention. I'd be very grateful if you subscribe to the channel. See you soon.